kurudisha nyota zenye zimeibiwa through spiritual means. Part 1 we talked about how or why it's possible nyota kuibiwa spiritually. Na tukasema as a human being you're made up of 3 parts. The mind, tukasema the body, this one yenye unaona, which is made up of the flesh and the blood, and the body helps you interact and exist in the physical world. Tukasema number 2, a human being is made up of the soul. Soul tukasema it's made up of 3 things, and that is intellect, emotions and willpower. Na tukasema the soul is what helps you understand both the spiritual and the physical realms. Alafu number 3 tukasema a human being is made up of the third part is the spirit. Na spirit tukasema hiyo ndio inakusaidia coexist or to interact with the spiritual realm. So the body helps you interact with the physical realm. The soul helps you understand both the physical and the spiritual realm, and the spirit helps you interact or exist in the spiritual realm. I also told you that the soul is the gateway to the spirit. Na nikasema in this video nita explain what that means. So now, before tuendelee sana, I want you to understand something. Now, the spiritual realm is divided into 2. We have kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light. The kingdom of light represents good. The kingdom of darkness represents evil. So in the spiritual realm, we have good and evil. Okay? And these 2 kingdoms, every single time, every single day, they are always looking for souls. Both the kingdom of light and the kingdom of darkness, they are always looking for souls. It's all about gaining souls in the spiritual realm. And every kingdom has its own agent za kuwasaidia kuleta souls in their kingdom. And every kingdom has its own tactics za kupata watu wa join kingdom yao. Okay? And every kingdom promises different things, of course. And that's why unasikianga, for example, you'll hear Christians talking about winning souls for Christ. Oh, we are preaching so that we can get more people to join the kingdom na vitu kama hizo. And then when you're talking about evil, you're talking about devil, tunaongelea vitu demonic. You hear people talking about selling your soul to the devil. So on this one side, they are telling you we are winning souls. On this other side, it's about selling souls. It's all about gaining souls. Okay? So now, soul, why is the soul important? The soul is important because it's the gateway to the spirit. Once I capture your soul, I can control your spirit. Alright? Nataka kwanza tuelewane hapo before I tell you the next thing. Now, something else I need to tell you is that the soul feeds the spirit. Tumeelewana mpaka hapo? Now, how do you feed the soul? Kumbuka soul tumesema iko na intellect. Intellect is knowledge. Okay? Tumesema iko na emotions. Emotions ni more feelings. Vile una feel happiness, sadness, pain, fear, hizo zote ni emotions. And ya mwisho tukasema ni willpower. Willpower is your ability or strength to take action. Okay? So, how do you feed your soul, or how do you make sure that your soul is pure? Where does the soul get nourished from? Soul inapata chakula yake kutoka wapi? Now, the soul is fed by something we call the mind. The human mind, the most powerful thing in existence is the human mind. And the mind is what feeds the soul. So, mlisoma food chain shule, the arrow points the eater, sindio? So, tunaanzanga na the mind feeds the soul feeds the spirit. So, if you feed your mind garbage, what we say garbage in, garbage out. If you feed your soul, your mind with garbage, you feed your soul with garbage, you feed your spirit with garbage. So whatever you feed your mind with is what gets to your soul. Tunaelewana? And when we talk about winning souls, we talk about selling your souls to the devil. Ile kitu hiyo fanya ni your soul is accessed through your mind. So when people are trying to win souls, when people are trying to sell their souls, it is their mind that is fed with information, with knowledge, so that this knowledge you can feed it to your mind, to your soul, which also becomes part of your intellect. Remember tumesema intellect ni knowledge. So hii knowledge inaingianga through your mind. So ile kitu yenye unafikiria, ile kitu yenye una learn, ile kitu yenye una believe is what you feed to your soul. Na beliefs zako ndizo unapeleka kwa spirit. So mtu akitaka kukuattack, anakuattack through the mind. So all these spiritual attacks start in the mind. And that's why the Bible says, I think in Ephesians, that we do not battle against flesh and blood. It's about, you know, the dark powers of this world, principalities and all those things. And the only way for you to protect yourself is by continuously renewing your mind and not transforming to the patterns of this world. Why is it renewing the mind important? It's important to renew your mind ndiyo usikue una feed mind yako garbage ama vitu zenye zitakupeleka on the side that you don't want. The kingdom of light inakuanga na vitu zake, inakuanga na knowledge yake. The kingdom of darkness inakuanga na knowledge yake. So ile knowledge una consume through your mind is what you feed your soul, na penye una feed soul yako ndio una feed spirit yako. So kama una feed mind yako with evil, you're going to feed your soul with evil, and once you feed your soul with evil, then you're going to lean towards evil, the kingdom of darkness. So how do you get attacked spiritually? Tumesema through the mind. Watu wengine wanafikirianga sijuanga ulipandiwa machura hapo nje, sijuanga ulitumiwa maghost usiku. It all starts with your mind. If your mind is pure, you cannot be attacked spiritually from the other kingdom. Kumbuka hizi kingdoms ni mbili. You can be attacked you can be evil and you be attacked from the from the good side, and you can be good and you're attacked from the evil side. So as long as your mind is pure, as long as intellect yako una feed ile knowledge una consume belongs to your kingdom, whether you're in the kingdom of light or the kingdom of darkness, as long as ile knowledge yenye una consume inakusaidia ku remain in your kingdom, it is very hard for you to be attacked from the other kingdom, because you are grounded in the kingdom that you're in. Hata unaambiango, if you're a Christian and you're totally grounded, you're not supposed to worry about things like witchcraft, because they'll not get to you. But the moment umeanza kujichanganya na vitu za, vitu uelewi, you become vulnerable. So unazanga kufidiwa information, unafidiwa uoga, beliefs funny. They have to first make you believe in witchcraft. The more you believe in witchcraft, the easier it is for you to be attacked by witches. Kama you don't believe in witchcraft, na story yote ya witchcraft hata utakangi kusikia, you don't even want to hear about them. You feed your mind with other things, godly things, or things that do not concern with witchcraft. Witchcraft haitaikupata, because these guys have no way to reach you. Tunaelewana? That is at the spiritual level. So through your mind. So kama mind yako iko rock solid, kama mind yako iko grounded on the side that you're on, it's hard for you to be attacked from the other side. Okay? And that's why unapatanga hata inakuwa ni ngumu hata kuhubiria watu wako ile side nyingine, kwa sababu hao watu nao wamebelieve vitu zao. So ukikuja kuhubiria, they deconstruct the word that you're telling them. So words are very important. Your beliefs are very important. Okay? So tumesema mind yako ndio ina feed soul yako ndio ina feed spirit yako. So if your mind is weak, if your mind is corrupted, then your soul and your spirit become vulnerable, and it's very easy to attack you. So now mind nayo inafidiwa aje? Mind ufidiwa na vitu mbili, words na thoughts. Okay? Zile vitu zenye unasikia, zile vitu zenye unaona, zile vitu zenye una smell, zile vitu una interact nazo, hizo ndo vitu zo feed mind yako. Kama unasomanga vitu negative, mind yako itakuanga negative saa zote. Kama saa zote unasomanga stories za ma demons, za ma evil spirits, za mauchawi, utapata a lot of time you're always scared about kurogwa, you're always seeing bad dreams, unapata ma ghost kwa ndoto, hata ukilala uko na ma nightmare, because hiyo ndio ile kitu umekuwa kifeed mind yako. Alafu mind yako ina feed soul yako, alafu soul yako ina feed spirit yako. So spirit yako iko open to these evil things or these dark things to use you. Kumbuka spirits hazinanga body. Zo kwanga zinatafuta body ndio ziweze kukutumia. So the moment you expose yourself to evil things, your spirit is vulnerable and it's open to evil. So evil spirits start using you. So unakuwa wewe ni ka agent fulani ka devil. You may not know it. Hata unaweza kuwa unaendanga church, unaweza kuwa wewe ni mtu mzuri, ukoseangi watu, but since uli consume evil na evil ikajenga kanyumba ndani yako, utapata wewe uko among wale watu wanatumiangwa kuharibu vitu mzuri. Unaekwa kawivu, unaekwa chuki, unaekwa tamaa. Ukiona watu wako na kafamilia kazuri, unataka kuharibu, unataka kuenda na huo, unataka kuchukua bwana huo dem, ama unataka kulala na mabibi za wenyewe. Ukisikia mtu anaendelea vizuri kimaisha, unataka kumweka uoga, machuki. Ukisikia watu wanaongelea vitu za kuendelea, unataka kuambia vile mambo ni mbaya, saizi haiwezi work. Unajoin ile tunaitwa kamati ya roho chafu. Utakangi kuona watu wakigrow, utakangi kuona watu wakiprosper, lakini si kupenda kwako. Ni kwa sababu ile kingdom yenye huko believes in destruction, believes in stealing, believes in killing. So wewe wanakutumia as their agent bila wewe kujua. Okay? So wachawi, they have to first make you believe in witchcraft. And then wanakutumia vitu zenye ukishika ama ukizitumia inawapatia kitu inaitwa access, inawapatia kitu inaitwa portal. Okay? Maybe mtu akuja kupatia kitu na hiyo kitu ameipeleka kwa uchawi, anajaribu kutransfer hizo powers zake kwako for you to be a portal. Na juu umekula vitu juu kule zimetoka, you become vulnerable. Kuna kitu inaitwa symbolism and we'll talk about it later. Symbolism ni the signs you see and also how different things mean to different people. Unaona? Unaweza sikia mtu akikwambia a snake symbolizes ABCD, umbwa ina symbolize EFGH, kitu fulani ina symbolize, inamaanisha kitu fulani. So symbolism, the moment you start associating yourself with symbols from witchcraft na vitu zingine, those things come with attached with their own powers and their own spirit. So ukitumia hizo vitu unakuwa vulnerable kwa sababu umeaccept kitu imetoka the other side. And this can be transferred through sex, gifts zenye unapewa na vitu kama hizo. So that's why it's very important kuangalia vitu unapewa, watu unaingia kwa relationships now, vitu unasikiza, vitu una believe, kwa sababu hizi ndio zina open up to spiritual attacks. And that's why it's possible for you to be attacked from the opposite kingdom. So if you want to remain on the good side, you feed your mind with good. If you want, ukianza kujichanganya, that's why even the Bible tells you are either hot or cold. You cannot be lukewarm. The moment uko hapa katikati, unanyakuliwa on the other side. The more you move, the more shaky you are, the more vulnerable you become. And that's why squeezy, it's very easy kuibia watu nyota, because of the information that we are fed right from when you are a child. Ukizaliwa tu hivi, hata before ujielewe, ushapelekwa shule, ushaanza kufundishwa vitu mingi, vitu unaona kwa TV, music una listen to. Every information that you consume inakujanga na message. Na pia everything that you see, there's a lot of symbolism happening in this world. And ukiinteract na hizi vitu, zinaenda zina corrupt mind yako. Mind yako ikikuwa corrupted, ina feed soul yako, alafu spirit yako inakuwa vulnerable. And that is how witches attack you. Number one, through your mind, the stuff they feed you, the things they make you believe. And then also through physical things, vitu zenye wanakupatia, vitu zenye wanakutumia na stuff kama hizo. Through sex, through gifts, kutumia vitu juu zimetoka wapi, kuaccept tu vitu za wenyewe ovyo ovyo na juu zimetoka wapi. Ama unapeana vitu zako mtu anaenda anazipeleka kwa wachawi. That's why unasikia watu wenyewe wanaenda kwa wachawi wanaambia ngo enda utuletee boxer zake, enda utuletee nguo zake, kwa sababu hizo vitu ziko na DNA yako, zinaweza kukuidentify. Na hiyo kitu inatumiwa as a symbol, as a charm ya kukuja kukuaffect. So also be very careful vitu unapewa, vitu unapeana, vitu unasikiza, watu una interact now, especially in relationships. Be very careful, even the friends that you keep, and always know where you stand. If you want to remain in the kingdom of light, wewe feed your mind with positivity, feed your mind with progressiveness, and feed your mind with good. Because the moment umeanza kukua shaky, unakuwa vulnerable. Tunaelewana mpaka hapo? So quick summary, tumesema you are attacked through your mind. Number one, the things you believe, the things you hear, the things you see, the words that you hear zina form thoughts and beliefs. Hizo thoughts and beliefs, they can lead you towards the evil side or the good side. And once your mind has been corrupted, your soul becomes weak. And once your soul becomes weak, your spirit is also vulnerable. And that's what makes it possible for you to be attacked. Also, vitu zile unaguza, they could be symbols of something. Zinaweza kuwa zimeatachiwa with some spiritual things. They could be charms na ujui. Unapeana tu vitu zako, zinapelekwa, zinafanywa vitu fanifani, ama unapatiwa vitu zimefanywa vitu fanifani, ama unalala na watu wenye wako possessed na vitu zenye uelewi. So you have to be very careful. You have to guard your soul. You have to guard your spirit. You have to guard your mind. You have to remain pure. So let's continue this in episode 3.